Imagine building a massive city with skyscrapers, highways, and ventilation systems in total darkness, while being completely blind. This is the everyday reality of ants. They build underground empires that can hold millions of citizens without using eyes. Scientists once poured 10 tons of concrete into an abandoned anthill to map its structure. What they found shocked the world. Deep underground, ants created a hyper-complex megacity with perfect architectural design, covering over 500 square feet. Their tunnels stretch for miles without ever collapsing. How did these tiny creatures calculate physics in the pitch black? The truth is, ants have a biological tech stack that makes them the ultimate subterranean engineers. Let's look inside their dark world. Most worker ants have terrible eyesight, and inside the tunnels, their eyes are absolutely useless. Instead, they use a chemical radar. Ants feel the dark world through pheromones. Every tunnel is not just dirt, it is a matrix of invisible chemical rods. By tapping their antennae, they can instantly read information left by others. It is like an underground internet made of smell. This chemical GPS is so precise that dozens of ants can move at high speed through a narrow tunnel without a single traffic jam. If the tunnel gets damaged, emergency pheromones fill the air, acting like a red alarm light that forces workers to fix it instantly. But what if rain washes away the chemical robe? Ants have a backup military tech. They count their steps. Inside their tiny brains, they have a built-in step counter. Even in complete darkness, an ant knows exactly how many thousands of steps it took from the nest, creating a perfect mathematical map of the area. More than that, they use light that humans cannot even see. They detect polarized light from the sun, navigating like ancient sailors using an internal infrared compass. If you turn an ant around, its internal GPS autocorrects in less than 1 millisecond, forcing it to find the safe tunnel entrance immediately. If a human tries to dig a thin tunnel in loose soil, it will collapse within seconds. Gravity always wins. But ants are master physicists. When they dig, they don't just clear dirt. They select specific grains of sand. Ants arrange soil particles into microarches. This smart design transfers the heavy weight of the ground to the sides of the tunnel. They mix soil with their own saliva, turning ordinary dirt into a super strong biological concrete that blocks water and wind. Even their ventilation is genius. They build specific side chambers to create a natural air pressure trap, pumping fresh oxygen deep down. These perfect tunnels are not just for living. They are multi-billion-dollar industrial zones. Millions of years before humans invented agriculture, ants built underground factories. They cut green leaves, carry them deep into special hot chambers, and use them to grow a specific type of superfood mushroom. To protect their secret crops from toxic mold, ants act like professional biochemists. They produce their own powerful antibiotics from special glands on their bodies, spraying a farm to keep it sterile. It is a level of clean tech that modern pharmaceutical labs are still trying to copy. But rich cities always attract enemies. This is where the dog survival war begins. Ant colonies fight brutal, tactical wars with millions of soldiers. They use frontline scouts, heavily armored soldiers with massive crushing jaws, and even kamikaze units that literally explode their own bodies to spread chemical acid on the enemy. Individual ants have tiny brains with very few neurons. On their own, they are completely lost and helpless. But when millions of ants connect through their chemical network, they form a single superorganism, a living biological computer. Humans use high-tech satellites and blueprint software to build cities, but ants did it first, millions of years before us. Subscribe to Professor Paul for more shocking science secrets.